This pod has been growing by leaps and bounds. You guys are helping this pod. I mean, it's exploding on YouTube.
Awesome.
I mean, it's just incredible what's happening, you know? And it's all because of you. Clearly, it's not us. We're just sitting here like idiots talking. You guys are watching and making this possible. So we're so thankful and we're so grateful. And today, as always, you guys are always writing questions, asking us these really cool questions. And we like to do this every now and then, have like Q&A day.
Yeah, we got to do this every now and then because they're piling up.
Yeah.
And we feel like we're not going to get to them or miss the questions.
So it's an official Q&A day, baby. Hashtag QA day. Right? Why not?
Okay.
You like that? We should put that on hats. Q&A day. Yo, I like it.
I mean, I don't think Q&A is highly original, but
what about T&A day?
oh
It's
god,
not
we've
what
already
it
done
is.
this.
No, we did that. No,
Are you sure?
It's not T&A.
Positive.
Something totally different.
We've already
It's
done
a
this.
Q&A. Anyway, let's get to these questions.
We love
our community.
There you go.
Our community.
And each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good.
It is good. It's
We're
a lot
like
of love.
one big crazy family.
Yes, we are. And that's what families should be. Crazy with lots of love.
There you go.
When they're too perfect, something's creepy.
That's true.
Yeah, it's true. And something not right. You know, it's
Yeah.
like those social media relationships.
Yes, exactly.
You know what they say, right? When you're always posting with the person that you're with, it's going to fall apart.
I've been saying this
Yeah.
for as
Posting
long
every
as
now and
social
then.
media's been around.
I post with my lovely wife every now and then.
Every
You
now and
post with
then.
your girl every
Yeah,
now
every
and
now
then.
and then. It's
But like
cool.
these people that are like, look at us doing this. Look at us doing this. Look at us doing this. And you know what? We hate each other.
Well,
That's
no,
what it is.
You know, well, I think yes, that's one side of it, but I think it's also too that if you feel the need to seek gratification from others, the need for speed.
Dun, 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 dun.
No, but
Great balls of fire.
You know what I mean?
Good. Top Gun.
If you're looking for validation from others on social media about your relationship,
Right.
and clearly there's something wrong
right.
with the relationship.
right.
If you've got a relationship that you value, you try to protect it.
That's exactly
and
right.
you don't want to expose it to all these people because
so you do
people
you
are
do-
inherently sometimes evil
Of course
and
they are.
want to bring you down.
Yes.
And some fans will go to any extreme and length to try to hurt you. It's
Right.
really weird.
Some
I
people
don't
are
understand that. Now,
Probably not fans. Those wouldn't be fans.
No, those wouldn't be fans, I
those
guess,
would be-
yeah.
They would just be,
Fanemies?
they fanemies. It's not bad. Yeah, okay. Not bad.
New term we just coined?
Wow, we did. And
Put that on a
trademarked.
hat.
Lawyers, trademark it, please. It's done.
but you
we
know
just have a team of lawyer comes out, please sign this. Thank you, and he goes away. Wow, your lawyers are on staff. No. Yeah, but you're absolutely
You got to
right.
protect
You're
your
absolutely
private
right.
life
You're
if
absolutely
you value it. And if you don't, then I think that's where that thing comes from.
The only
You're posting it
validation
all.
I need is the parking ticket. That's the only one. Before you check out, because otherwise they charge you a fortune for that thing.
What?
You didn't get validation. It's $43 with validation.
Oh, jeez.
3 cents. How's this possible? This one sticker just saved me $40. Anyway, can we get to these questions?
Yes, let's get to the
please?
questions.
Thank you. All right, let's go. First question up. Roll it.
Hi, my name's Christina, and I currently reside in Texas. This question is for all the brothers, but maybe in particular Matthew. What are some pros and cons for married life versus single life?
Who's going first?
Joe, maybe you should take this one.
No.
You've
No,
had
no.
the most
You
experience.
got,
with
you got
marriages.
the most notches on the headboard for marriage.
Honestly, well, listen, guys.
Why did she direct this at me?
Because you were married. Because you were married, and unfortunately it didn't work out. So you were single.
What's
for a
better?
period of time.
I'm probably going to sit this one out because
You've always been single.
I've just never been married, so
Yeah.
I don't.
I've just never been married. What I have done is a few pirate movies, and
But
You're out of
I
control.
did a movie
But,
called
yeah,
Fear and
so-
Loathing in Las Vegas. Andy, that was not you.
You're out of control, dude.
You're going to
And
tell
I'll
me I
take it
wasn't
from
in
there.
Pirates of the Caribbean?
I'll take
No,
it from,
Andy.
I'll take it from
I
there.
don't know.
Yeah, so there it is. Jeff Goldblum comes in too with
know.
Andy.
I know.
He doesn't watch. Of
course he does.
He goes, yeah, well, there it is.
Well, this is the depth. His eyes go down, and
Yes,
his bottom
yes.
lip comes up, and he goes, "Well, Joe, if I might add in here just a
no,
little
just saying,
something.
Jim.
I want to add a little
Aye.
something to the conversation, Joe.
It's like roasting Andy Day.
It's roasting Johnny Depp Day.
Yeah, exactly.
All right,
I don't know. What's better? I don't know. I think it's all on an individual basis. Every relationship's you got to kind of look at it on its own. For me personally, I don't think I have a preference to single or married. I think married and it not being the right situation can be devastating to your life.
Yeah.
I think choosing the right partner is crucial. You can't function in the rest of your life with your friends, your family, your work.
It's true.
If your home life is not right.
That's right.
So I always say, divorce being through it, even if it's the right situation, it's awful.
Awful.
It's just awful.
The worst.
You've stood up there in front of everybody that you know and love, including God, and you've professed your these things.
Your commitment, your love,
It is
all these things.
that right there is a psychological mind F, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
And so it's never good. So choose wisely, very, very wisely. And I heard this, and this kind of rung true. It's that feeling you get when you're like really attracted to someone, and that all fades.
Right.
You got to pick a partner who's someone you would feel confident going into war with.
Yeah.
Being in the bunker together, because life is kind of like a bunker. You're going to be getting thrown things. It's not about the lust. The lust can go away.
Yep.
You got to have a partner. There's got to be some similarities too. That whole opposite attracts thing
Baloney.
doesn't work for me.
I was baloney.
Doesn't work for me. Your person. There's got to be. You got on like the main issues.
Here's why you have to have
You got to get
So
along.
you want to be
on
able
that.
to. You have to have common interest because
Common
that way
ground
you can do things
to
together.
stand on.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
You got it. And when your life is
I mean-
there and their life is there, and you have all these opposing opinions about it's.
It's a nightmare.
Look, every relationship takes work, but when you're in a relationship that literally consumes you and all you do is work for the relationship, your whole life is going to fall apart. So that is not the way to go. But yet being
When
single,
it sucks the life out of you.
it does. It sucks the life out of you. Being single, you could put all that energy back into yourself so that you feel like you're growing. But we all need love.
Absolutely.
We all need a partner
that's
to
what
go
you're
through
searching for
life
at the end
with.
of the day
Yeah,
anyway.
of course.
I mean, if you're hopping around, you're ultimately searching for a connection.
And I got to be honest.
Doesn't matter how deep it is, you're still searching for a connection.
I got to be honest, and the science is out there on this, okay?
Yep.
Marriage, the number of the statistic of how successful marriages are, obviously it's been plummeting over the last 50 to 80 years,
Yes.
right? Well, what has gone up? People taking on more sex partners.
Right.
And it's proven in the science for men and women, the more people you sleep with, the less likely you have a good marriage. And it's and somebody, a buddy of mine who's actually younger than me by a decade, taught me this.
Andy's literally sitting over here. Keep your
thoughts.
thoughts.
He's never going to be happy.
Keep your thought.
Happily married.
Andy's sitting over here
That
going
is
like,
not
going like
true.
this. He's literally going like this.
Yeah, I know.
And you did that statistic, and he was like,
Now listen to this little factoid.
That is not true. I'm just
Listen
listening
to this
and
little
nodding.
factoid.
"Guys, I'm not sure if I'm ever going to get married."
That's
No,
not true.
That's not true.
You start, you have the ability to bond, strong bond with people,
Yes,
handful of times.
that's right. That's right.
So if you genuinely, truly want to be bonded to a partner in the
Yeah.
future, if you're out there single and just going through people,
Yeah. No, you're going to water
you're going to
down.
less
you're gonna water
bond.
down.
It's for you psychologically. You're going to less be able to bond to the person that you actually meet that you want to bond to.
To me, you go down a path so many times, and you don't have the same ability emotionally to connect as you go down that path. If you go down it too many times, it's just you can't do it.
It becomes just like anything else. It becomes a dopamine addiction. It becomes more about the happy feeling that you get for a moment than it does with the actual connection with the person.
Connection. It's true.
That's
It's true.
a
Look,
problem.
it is.
That's not healthy.
Look, life is. Yeah, I mean, relationships do take work. You have to water them. There's no question about it.
I love this. Heard this.
What?
The grass is always greener where you water it.
Well, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. It's not the grass is always greener.
No, it's
We've
true.
all experienced that. It's not greener, but you have to water it wherever you are. You have to water that grass.
Every relationship,
There's no
my
doubt.
relationship with you guys,
Gotta water
you
it.
got to water it.
Have to water it. It's true. So I feel
I like relationships that are more succulent driven. The ones that require less water.
That choice of word.
Ooh, succulent.
That
Yeah,
adjective
less
was
water.
all
He's talking about less water.
I know, but it just
don't
didn't hit me
highlight.
right.
You know,
It wasn't talking
I
about
plant my
you.
garden with native plants, so I
There
don't
you
have to
go.
water it as much.
Oh, there you go. I just feel like I agree. Look, I feel like that connection I love. I love that connection of a great relationship. So, but
It's like Velcro.
It is.
When you are together with somebody,
Yeah.
even though you come apart and you go your separate ways, tiny pieces of them go with you, and tiny pieces of you go with them.
And when you break apart,
Forever.
Yeah.
and when you break apart, it makes a really strange sound.
Oh man.
Thank you so much for watching this clip of the Brotherly Love Podcast.
And for exclusive weekly bonus content, join our Patreon right now.
That's right, there's a link in the description for that too. Thanks so much for tuning in.
Thank you.
Thanks.